Hello students! Welcome to our online class. How are you? I hope you are doing well at home. So in this year, I will be your art, your health, and your social studies teacher. So those who didn't know me, my name is Crystal Sweet, and you can call me Teacher Sweet. So next to this video is the introduction of our topic or the continuation of our previous topic. Good day to you students. So today, as you can see in the picture, it talks about religion, and that will be our first topic for today. It's about religion. So now we are going to talk about Thailand. In Thailand, we have three common religion in Thailand. And first, that is Buddhism. Second, Islam. And the third one is Christianity. So that is our three common religion here in Thailand. Even though they have some others, but then a little bit. There are a lot of different religion around the world. A lot. And people are free to do whatever they want and to practice their own belief. Religion is something that is part of people's life, and that's what we call belief. And others can choose whatever you want, whatever belief you want, and it's up to the practices to our community. Okay, religion first. It started in a family. The first thing about religion is you have it the moment you are grown up and your family practices in one religion, and so you also adopt it. So that's how the religion started. And after that, it goes to the community. The community also having the same practices as you have or might be different, but then you still live together and then you share the same belief or might be having common in your belief. And after the community, you share it to the world. So you spread what you believe in the whole world. So beliefs is about something that we have in a religion that applies ethics and morality. It means to say it's about for you to choose what is good and what is right. And I would like you to watch the next video about Buddha's life.
Look at that cute little prince. It's Buddha. Though right now he's still called Siddhartha Gautama. Siddhartha lives in a palace in India. His parents believe that this little guy will become something extraordinary. To know this for sure, they ask an astrologer to consult the stars about the future. He will either become a very powerful ruler like his father, or he becomes a holy man and your family will lose all power in the kingdom. Oh my! Don't worry as long as you keep him away from sickness, aging, poverty and death, it will be all right. They decide to protect the prince from all such experiences. Siddhartha grows up, gets married and has kids without having met ordinary people outside the palace. But one day, Siddhartha drives his cart outside the palace area. There he witnesses how ordinary people live. He sees an old man, a sick man, and a beggar monk in the street. He also drives by a dead man. What? People get sick and are poor and die? Life is just endless suffering. Siddhartha doesn't want to suffer, and he doesn't want anyone else to do so either. This must be solved. He leaves his wife and child and goes away. Siddhartha asks a lot of wise men for advice on how to live, but doesn't get any good answers. So he decides to try not eating. He will starve himself like a beggar monk, an ascetic. Look how thin he has become. This clearly doesn't work. It won't make one happier. No, Siddhartha realizes this. He gives up the idea of starving himself and sits down beneath a Bodhi tree to meditate. Here he decides to stay until he's found the solution. Nothing will make him move. An evil demon called Mara appears to tempt him. Mara offers him lots of great things, but Siddhartha just stays put. And finally, after having meditated for 49 days, Siddhartha realizes what's wrong. Humans are never satisfied. They always want more. And this wanting to have more never ends. And then the suffering never ends either. So now Siddhartha has realized how it is. He has become enlightened. And that is what the word Buddha means. Now he is no longer Siddhartha Gautama, but Buddha. Buddha wants more people to realize this. Some of his friends listen to him and start to follow him. They become his disciples. Buddha preaches to them and to other people. At this time in India, everyone is Hindu. The Hindus believe in rebirth, reincarnation. You are born, live, die, are born, live, die, and so on, in an endless cycle, samsara. Stop! I want to get off! Buddha preaches the importance of getting free from samsara. Getting reborn makes it impossible to avoid suffering. Buddha had tried both being rich and starving. These are two exaggerated ways of living, and neither are good. He believes it to be better to choose a middle way. But hey, Buddha, if you're not born again, where do you end up after death? You don't get to a place, but to a condition where you don't want anything. Nirvana. Why do you call it nirvana? Nirvana means blown out. All your desires are blown out, and you have reached a kind of peace. Buddha wanders around preaching how to reach nirvana. When Buddha dies, there have become many disciples. Now it's time for them to pass on his teachings.
So now, student, I have a question for you. What is your religion? What is your religion? So the next topic that we have is talking about morality. What is morality? Morality talks about what is good and what is bad, what is right and what is wrong. So it's up to us how to make those choices. When we are making choices in our life, we tend to think right after if we did the right choice or we did the bad choice. And that's how ethics applied at the end. It's about reflecting what we are doing or if we behave in a rightful way or in a wrong way. So this is how choices are made, and sometimes we don't know which way to go. That's why we need to think a lot before we do the action. But we are human, and sometimes we make mistakes and then learn from it. That's how life is. And that's how morality and ethics applied in all our actions. So, I have a question. What is your good habit? What is your good habit? That's all for today. Thank you. Goodbye.